This is such a classic whodunit story. There's been a murder at a county manor, and then an inspector arrives and is set on the case to find who the culprit is. Except what happens next is quite something. The accident-prone Cornley Polytechnic Drama Society are in charge of this production. So basically, everything that can go wrong simply does. That's the premise of The Play That Goes Wrong. It is one of West End's longest running comedies. It's such a delight. And in fact, audiences have been going for well over a decade now. You've got the faulty props, the dangerous mishaps, the forgotten lines. It does very much kick off. And it's running, no surprises, well up until October 2027 at the Duchess Theatre. So if you'd like details, you can book on the duchesstheatre.co.uk. I had the great pleasure of taking my little one on Friday to go and see it, and I'm joined in the studio now with Phoenix, Edwards and Joshua Lendon, who of course are part of the amazing cast. Great to have you both on the show. Let's come to you first, Phoenix. How long have you been a part of one of the longest running West End comedies then?
A couple of months now. We started rehearsals in April.
20th or 21st of April.
Wow.
Started.
Yeah. So it still feels quite fresh. But it's been lots and lots of fun. Quite the roller coaster.
When you say roller coaster, is it kind of just adjusting to the whole change of the mishaps and, you know, the calamity that goes on stage, or the audience, you know, who come along for the ride?
Both, I would say. It's a very physical show.
Yes.
There's a lot going on. And because of that, it's the first play that I've done where we rehearse in the theatre, because you can't like recreate the set in a rehearsal room.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to kind of take in, and because I'm an understudy as well, I have to learn 3 parts. So
Blimey.
there's a lot going on in
so
my
you
brain.
could well step in at any time when needed. And Joshua, let's bring you into this. This is your West End debut as part of The Play That Goes Wrong. Congrats, of course. But what has it been like for you?
Thank you so much. It's been awesome. I mean, this is a dream show for me. I've been watching the show for quite a while, and before auditions, I think I'd seen the show 4 or 5 times.
Wow.
I know, it's embarrassing. So yeah, it's a dream to be in the show. We opened on June the 2nd.
Yeah.
So that's 5-6 weeks now.
Yeah.
And so much has happened already.
That's quite a surreal thing, though, to say you've been an audience member maybe 4 to 5 times, so you understand the complexities of following the story as an audience member, and you know, following a lot of the belly laughs that come along. But then now to be on the other side, you know, the shoe in the other foot, to now actually be on stage looking at us, the audience. What has that been like for you as an actor?
Yeah, it's a really, really surreal feeling, because there were so many things that I watched as an audience member, like, oh my gosh, how does that happen?
Yeah.
Particularly like a moment with my sword. Something happens to my sword. My sword breaks at one point, and I remember watching that thinking, how on earth does that happen? It's magic. And now being in that position, breaking my swords is pretty cool. And again, we were having this conversation just outside. Comedy is a really special thing. It's a wonderful thing to get up every single night, apart from Mondays, of course, because we're off on Mondays. To be making an audience laugh. It's great. It's really special. I'm
really surprised that the team didn't get you in yesterday on your day off, but they're making you work because you're going to be on stage, both of you, later on today.
Yes.
And it is, as you just kind of highlighted earlier, Phoenix, it is very testing, you know, on the body. It's a physical show, and we, the audience members, really do go along for the ride. What, though, can you share with us? What are some of the things that go wrong that are not meant to be part of the play but then become part of the play? Has there been anything, I don't know, in recent weeks that's happened and the audience hasn't known?
Well, so many things. Yeah. Lots of small little things as well. A fun one is, you said that you came with your little one to the show.
Yes.
And they were the person to shout out in the audience at one point.
Yeah.
And Matt Spencer, who plays Chris, who plays the inspector in the murder at Havisham Manor, has a lovely interaction with the audience, and he enjoys it a lot.
Oh, he revels in it.
He loves getting angry at the audience for heckling. But that's something that we set up.
Okay.
Like we set up a situation to invite the audience to heckle at this point in the show.
Right.
But sometimes they don't heckle.
Oh no, so he's waiting.
Yeah.
And
Oh blimey.
a few days ago, it didn't come for ages, and he was going and going and going, trying to get someone to, like, just waiting for someone to shout out, and no one was shouting out, and he just had to come up with a contingency to go on like it was nothing, and he did really well.
He did.
Really?
He was like crawling around the stage and stuff. I don't think he'd like journeyed across the stage so much in that moment. Other than
Blimey.
He's basically he's looking for something and wanting the audience to tell him where it is, and no one was telling him.
Well, that didn't happen on Friday, did it? Because it was my daughter who just screamed at the top of the lungs, "It's under the sofa," as loud as she could. And it was just hilarious because he went right for it and really fed in, and the audience were just laughing. I just looked at my Tyra and I was like, yeah, it had to be you, Tyra. And then off the back of it, when everything cracked on, she then screamed out, "I told you so," and then that again, kind of. And I thought, okay, calm down now. Like, I had to hold her back. But it's really wonderful when that happens, and the fact that, as you say, as actors, you can adapt and change along to it. But for you, Joshua, the physicality of your role is quite something. I'm trying my best not to give things away here.
Yes.
And there are moments where there are little innuendos and you kind of look towards the audience. And what's that like for you? How do you stay in character but not stay in character, if that makes sense?
Yeah, it's really tough because on stage the lights are very, very bright. And this is the first theatre that I've worked in that you can't actually see much of the audience.
Okay.
So I can see about the first 3 rows of the stalls.
Wow.
And then it's just a sea of black. I've got nothing there.
Okay.
Which is really unusual for my character because he does have that connection with the audience. So I think it's just about having really open ears and listening to kind of the musicality of the audience and stuff.
I have to say, it's such a wonderful night out, and in and amongst, everyone's having a really difficult time. The world's a difficult place. We live in heightened political moments that can affect people. It's so nice to be able to come to a play like this where you can just let loose and have fun and enjoy the production and not think about anything else for however many 2 and a bit hours that it is. What's your favourite part of the show in terms of performing, would you say?
It is when things go wrong because it's such a carefully choreographed show. Like when things go wrong, it's great because the audience thinks it's part of a show. Yeah. But we're like, oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. And it's really funny and really hard not to laugh.
What about you, Phoenix?
My favourite part of the show, I think, because I play different characters. Annie, who I'm playing for the whole this week, I'm so excited.
Congratulations.
She's my favourite character to play. And she has an episode that is one of my favourite things to do. Yeah. Because it is just like the height of pure just clowning and being with the audience.
The audience are in on the joke. Yeah. Which is quite nice. I think I know what you're referring to. It's one of those shows it's hard to do an interview on because you can't give anything away other than you need to go and see it. Yes, it's a calamity. It's the best type of escapist comedy. And it takes everyone along for the ride. That's what I would say. Joshua and Phoenix, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you so much.
And break a leg, as they say in Theatreland when you're on stage tonight.